Let's try this out. We're gonna YOLO it. It has not been a great recording day. But you know what? That ain't gonna stop me from making it to the moon. Let's launch. Oh, we have a lot more thrust on this. So we can turn. We can turn with this big hunk of junk. That is outstanding. And holy crap, we're actually going so fast to the point that we are breaking the sound barrier. Come on. Yank forward. Yank it forward. Oh, please don't burn, please don't burn. That put us as what? 91,000. Okay, have that speed drag us down a bit more, less down. Yeah, I said that correctly. And you know what? Frick yeah, let's... Look how majestic that was. Oh, I'm already liking this ship. Plus that says 91,000, although that was probably not the best thing to do at have it at 91. But you know what? We can now try to do that. Add a maneuver, and we run out of fuel around there. So, is that just like a math error? Because I have bigger fuel tanks in the second stage. Are the Terriers now that weak? Also, burn time of 2 minutes. We should start burning at a minute, like right now. You know, we could get rid of that. We'll just pay attention. We're actually getting further away from the apoapsis, so let's wait there. When you're burning and this apoapsis marker is getting further away from you, stop burning. Try to have it close to you as possible. Still getting away. And we could see that, well, at the T minus section down there, it's now T32. So we're actually, it's getting closer. But once it starts cutting up, it would be best to cut all engines until we make it closer again. See how it's staying at 28? I think it would be best to cut that again. And actually, let's start again. Burn all the fuel in that stage. And see if we can try to circularize from here. Are the engines really that weak that we can't... We have it at full power in those engines. Huh. We used a lot of fuel to make it this high at 95. So that's the one thing that's worrying me. What is our altitude? It's looking like that. Yeah, we're burning quite a bit of fuel. We're barely just getting circularized, but we have half a tank. What's this? Let's try to... no, maybe not that. There you go. That's orbit. That's... there you go. Okay, so we have orbit. And we still have a lot of fuel. I don't know why it was showing me red. So maybe we also had enough fuel for on our last model spaceship. That's kind of odd. Now, I guess what we can try to do is add a maneuver. See if we can reach the moon. Oh, that's not the maneuver we wanted. Yeah, and now it's showing us we have enough fuel. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Note in that much time, bird time. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be way too. Just cancel that. Maybe something back here. That would make the most sense to me. And see here, we actually got a moon encounter, which is great. Always good. That's too much. Maybe we could do that. 840 meters. How much we have left? I think it's enough, but this thing has been wonky for some reason today. Let's set moon as target, and actually if we can focus view. So that's our orbit around the moon. So yeah, we're gonna come in here, and then we're gonna shoot straight out and recapture our normal Kerbal orbit from here, and probably burn retrograde to a point where we're at, I guess, around 20 to 30,000 meters, so we could get back home safely. Yeah, I think that would be our best option. Burn time of a minute. Can we focus back? I wanna unfocus if I can. Not sure what it may be. MBV C GHIKLPOIUYT. Huh. How do I... Hold on a sec, guys. Oh. Tab does that. Oh, there you go. Apparently it's the squirmy line key. The tilde key is what they call it. And so yeah, we're gonna go around. Well, actually, before we warp here, I want to show you guys something pretty cool. If we hit is it F5? Yeah, F5. We quick save. And let's say we want to do a maneuver here. We got the quick save, and we say, oh, we want to warp here, and we accidentally pass the maneuver node to warp around. Let it, or actually, we could just do that. I was like, oh crap, we accidentally overshot it. That's alright. Holding F9 will load the quick save that we made. And we're back here at the normal position we were when we quick saved, so that's always pretty good. Let's warp here though. It's always useful to do quick saves when doing these longer missions. Sometimes warping the speed can cause quite a bit of problems. Now we could follow the maneuver mode, or there's a way you can do this without using the maneuver mode if you don't have flight planning and all of that stuff. We can try to fast forward a bit. Fast forward just enough until the moon actually pops up from Kerbin's atmosphere, and once we see that, we can actually start our burn. And also we want to be locked into the, for those who have flight planning, you want to be locked in this blue marker here. This is our target. Minute, we got, oh, we overshot it now, but you know what, just to show you guys what I mean. Wait, the moon is over there. Where's it? Where is it? Did we really overshoot it? Again. No, it's right there. It's right there. Alright. We could start actually burning prograde here. Right when the moon appears from the atmosphere. If you don't have Pashconics, let's actually cancel that then. And slowly but surely, this should be climbing up to a point where we will get into position to intersect the moon. So, hit X on it. Control locked? What? Come on. We got this. I see we're running out of fuel. Okay, yeah, see how I was like, maybe it wouldn't be enough fuel? No, we had a lot of fuel. Once it goes even further out like that, oh, there we go. We have orbit. Well, we have an encounter with the moon. And we have all of this fuel left. So that's pretty good. Actually, we will do mystery goo once we're like high above orbit, and if we focus view again, yep, this is gonna be our encounter with the moon. This is our little orbit here, and that's our crappy one that we do with Pashconics. So if we can actually control log, what the hell does that mean? This? Okay, we could click it out of that. That was odd. But now we have an encounter. And so basically much, I'm gonna go here. And this is where we'll encounter the moon, right there, which will be around this point of the moon. And this is where we escape the moon. And we'll land, I think, right here at this spot of the right on apoapsis afterwards over there. I think that's how it's gonna be like. Don't quote me on that. So we're out. We're going to the moon, and it looks like we even gonna have a once we get out of the moon, we're gonna have an orbit from here to go back to Kerbin and not use any fuel. So if we want to, actually, we can just detach and let everything take care of itself. But we're gonna hold on to this bit of fuel that we have, and we're gonna. Oh yeah, and this pink node is our target node. That's the way we should be pointing to get to our target, which is the moon. Pretty nice indeed. Actually, I think let us focus view again and try to make a maneuver, maybe like around here. See, of a kind of maneuver. We can do very small maneuvers here. We can see what happens when we. Well, not that. Well, we're gonna have to cancel that. Hit X. There we go. Alright, I guess it's only gonna let me hit X there. That does that. Okay, so that's our program marker. And that is bending us towards the moon. Oh, that's a bit too close for my liking. What is that? That is 58,000. That's 48,000. I want to be within 40. Possible. That's too much. 28. 33. It looks like right there. So why not? Let's try to do that node. Look at that burn time. Half a second of burning will lead us to having this kind of a launch. If we do that, what does our apocalypse gonna look like? It's gonna look like this. Still a pretty good re-entry back on Earth. Alright, so we actually, in that case, we won't do mystery goo high above Kerbal space. We can do a mystery goo high above moon space and then in low lunar space, and go on from there. But isn't that great? So I guess for now, since we're on the path to the moon, and sadly with the missed recordings and all of that, I think this is a good place to leave it off right here. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching me fumble my way towards this point. Please like and subscribe for more Danyboy Does, Kerbal Space Program, and many more Let's Plays in the future. See you guys next time.